Okay guys, we're here in Selena's Miata for a quick update. It's been a while since you guys have probably seen this car. She has my Scion and she took it to work today, so I'm going to do a few things for her. Earlier this year, somebody stole the radio out of her car, which is highly annoying, and they kind of messed up some of the wires, but that's a different story. So we're going to go ahead and throw in a radio that I bought her. I bought this little Boss one on Amazon. It had decent reviews, and you know, there's a good chance it could be stolen again, so I don't want to go with anything too crazy, but this should just give her the functionality that she wants, you know, Bluetooth, and well, I don't really know what else a millennial wants out of a radio other than that, so that's good. We'll throw that in. I also picked up one of these Metra kits, and this is supposed to work with the NA Miata. Now, this thing is jumbo size. There's all sorts of crap with it, and it was like the only kit that would fit the Miata. I couldn't find any other brand or any other model from Metra that would do it, so we're gonna have to mess around and find out which one of these works, and I hear there's a lot of trimming we'll have to do, so that will cover for our radio bezel. And then one other thing for that I got was this cool little radio cover. You know, it sits over your radio and just makes it look like you have just an old stock radio. You know, up close it's not really going to fool anyone, but if you're just glancing in the car, you know, it's probably going to look like something that's not worth stealing. So it's kind of deep. We might just have to trim that and find a way to just kind of stick it on the front of the radio. Well, hopefully that will deter someone. I don't know. I don't have a ton of faith in that, but you know, it's just something I thought we'd try. It was just, you know, like 20 bucks from eBay, shipped from the UK. Some little manufacturer makes it. So I thought that was kind of cool. And then we have the Metra wiring kit for the Miata, and the radio also included its own too, so we'll find out which one to use. Now, the other thing we're going to do is we're going to replace this shift boot. This thing is just absolutely blown out. It's hemorrhoided out the side. Seen too many Taco Bell shifts. So we're going to replace that, and then we're also going to be changing out the shift knob to a nice one that I actually got from Z1 Motorsports, who I buy all my 350Z parts for, and got her a nice powder coated knob, kind of similar to the OEM shape, and it's got a little finishing ring here too. So we're going to throw that in, and then I found a cool little manufacturer, I think it's Top Stitch Trim, and they make some cool little shift boots, and they make Miata specific ones, so I picked one up for the Miata, and it's in this cool blue that kind of matches the exterior of the car, and continues that blue theme. It's got some, you can choose the stitching, so I went with red, so that should tidy that up pretty nicely, and I think be pretty cool looking without being, you know, overly ridiculous. You know, sometimes you can really make things look pretty cheesy, but I think this kind of reminds me of like the 10th anniversary NB Miatas, so I think that's going to look really cool in here with that shift knob. So with that being said, let's go ahead and let's start with the shifter and the shift boot. So you can see we got the shift boot and the shifter set up. Looks really good. Now, I've got to work on the radio and the radio bezel tomorrow. It's kind of getting dark here, so I'll finish that up. It's just sitting in there for the moment, but it works. That wiring was really weird. We had wires that weren't even in the diagram, but were clearly factory wiring. Long story, we made it work, so works well.
Miata is a little dirty, but got some really cool stuff in here. I got new floor mats, which look really nice. It will not focus. Like so. Let me scoot this seat back a little bit. Oh, okay. So you can kind of see the cool mat, which is kind of cool. I don't know why it's all the time focusing like that. And then we got a matching one on the passenger side as well, which is pretty awesome. I absolutely love how these new mats look. Kind of gives the car a new feeling to it. Got a new shift boot and a shift knob, and I really love how this looks as well. Having the new shift knob is a little bit heavier, and it feels a lot different from the OEM, and it's crazy how the small things makes the car drive differently, or I guess it feels different even though it's not. Another cool thing is we have this new radio. So last Christmas, somebody stole the radio from the Miata, and so David got me this cool faceplate to kind of prevent that from happening again. Then once we remove it, we have the new radio, which is awesome. It has Bluetooth, USB, and aux cable as well. I can also make calls from it, which is really cool. And so this has just two little adhesive stickers on it, and I just kind of place it here like so to kind of make it, there you go, kind of like that. But yeah, this feels absolutely amazing, and I absolutely love the shift knob, and I love everything that has been installed so far. It's been great, and I can't wait to get more things for the Miata. So yeah, there's everything. New floor mats, shift boot, shift knob, radio cover, and everything's absolutely amazing. And the Miata's coming together really nicely. I think the next thing I want to get is probably some new seats. As you can tell here, is kind of tearing quite a bit, but I also want to get a new top, because the back window is a kind of, yeah, gotta tape that back up. But yeah, seriously needs a new top. But 10 out of 10, I love everything.